Welcome to Northern Ballistics Canada. My name is Jason, and today we're going to be discussing the Barra Airgun Schofield in their 5-inch barrel variant with a beautiful aged finish. I'd like to thank Cody and Mallory over at Barra Airguns for shipping this out to me today. Please take a moment after the video, browse their awesome new website at www.barraairguns.com. Before we get into the review, please help us out by subscribing to our channel, giving us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or comments, please write them below and I'll do my best to answer them for you. Don't forget to follow us on our other social media platforms as well: Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and now there's TikTok, so check that out. Barra Airguns is located in the small town of Gravet, Arkansas. I hope I said that correctly, which is on the northwest tip of the state and only has a population of about 2,325. I tell you this because that's the type of courtesy you're going to expect from these guys. Small town. Mallory and Cody have been nothing but professional and kind. Not a whole lot is said about the company on their website, and I haven't been able to locate much history on them at all. Barra released their version of the Schofield No.3 revolver a while back, and it quickly became a very popular choice for cowboy and history enthusiasts alike. Way back in 1875, Smith & Wesson was granted a contract to provide the military with Model 3 revolvers. And the name Schofield was eventually adopted because of the improvements that Major George W. Schofield provided Smith & Wesson. The original version of the pistol came chambered in a .45 Smith & Wesson. This firearm was widely used in the First Nation wars across North America, and later was adopted by Wells Fargo for their road agents. This is where the 5-inch barrel comes into play. The 5-inch barrel was produced for these agents to have a more concealable weapon. The history of this replica pistol is interesting to myself and many others. This replica should serve Barra a very long time, and the quality in build should serve you a very long time. Alrighty, let's talk specs for a moment. This version of the Barra is rated at 400 feet per second. And on a side note, you've heard me say it before, and I'll say it again. Don't get hung up on the feet per second on a CO2 replica pistol. As long as they fire straight and can hit the target at 10 meters or under, you shouldn't need it much more. These are not designed for hunting or long-range shooting. They're for close-range plinking and the replica factor. 400 feet per second is generated from the standard 12-gram CO2 cartridge, which fits nicely into the faux wood grips. It's a 6-shot single action only, and it uses these metal 4.5mm BB cartridges. If you load up on spares and put them into your ammo belt, you should be shooting this baby all day long. The pistol features a top break design, which opens up by pulling on the rear sight, which breaks the pistol open, and as you move the barrel down, the shells get pushed up for an easy ejection. You can expect to receive a very respectable 65 to 70 shots per CO2 cartridge. That's a lot of fun for under $1. 65 to 70 shots using the cartridges takes a little bit longer time with reloading every 6 shots or so it's time well spent for very little investment. The trigger pull is about 3 pounds, 5 ounces, which for a single action could have been a little bit lighter, but I've not shot the original firearm, so I can't really compare it fairly. It's nice and short and crisp, however. I wish I had a nice leather holster for this wonderful cowboy replica. It really deserves to be accessorized well. One of these days, I guess I'll have to invest in one, or if any of you guys out there make them, let's talk. Hit me up in the email or DMs. Cowboy enthusiasts will absolutely fall in love with the authentic look and feel of this replica firearm. I've seen some people take the time to gently remove the warning lettering, which is well placed here on the pistol, just underneath here in the barrel, and apply some bluing. It looks great. This version I have here is the newest finish option. It's the aged finish, and it's perfectly worn to look like a pistol from that era. It looks the part. Now let's quickly discuss the build quality. This pistol is designed and produced to a high spec level. Everything is machined well and is tight. There is some heft to the unit, and it feels like a real firearm in your hands. It's almost entirely made up of metal, except for these amazing faux wood grips that I believe this unit will last for generations if it's well maintained. At $120 US in the United States and around 189 Canadian, it's a pretty good price point for the quality that you're receiving here. It's slightly more expensive than my other shooter cowboy pistol, but it's worth the extra few dollars if you compare them side by side. Thankfully, the design of this replica pistol should not be affected by the Canadian Bill C-21, as it is a design that predates 1898, and this replica is considered an antique firearm, and it should not become a prohibited device, but check your local laws and don't quote me on this. So head to your favorite retailer and request your Barra Schofield 5-inch pistol. Up here in Canada, you can find them at Airgun Source. Down in the USA, you can pick them up directly from their website at www.barraairguns.com or Pyramid Air or Airgun Depot or any of the major retailers down there. Thank you for joining me here today on Northern Ballistics Canada. Please don't forget to check out our other videos while you're here and hit that subscribe button, share the videos with your friends, and have a great day, and I'll see you soon.